Короче, начало не записал. Всем привет, с вами Игрорк. Сегодня мы будем играть Not for Broadcast или не для эфира и к видео. В общем, да. Всем привет, будем играть Not for Broadcast. Ни разу не играл еще раз. Вот, загрузить пусто. Ранний доступ она в раннем доступе. Вообще понятия не имею, насколько это будет сложно, легко, прикольно. Ну, я попробую, что. Название игры. Ой. Вводись. Не вводится по-английски. Хорошо. Лок. Даун. Локдаун. Погнали. Ни разу не играл, не знаю, что тут. Как будет игру слышно, я надеюсь, я все поправлю на монтаже, так или иначе. Потому что без монтажа я не могу выкладывать видеоролики теперь из-за NVIDIA. Но лучше уж записывать через NVIDIA, чем с бандикамом что-то там крякать, что-то хрень какую-то делать, вообще нахрен. Тут очень долгие загрузки почему-то. Наверное, игра будет немного тихая сейчас, потому что ее сильно убавил. Это просто главное меню громкое, а все остальное будет нормально слышно. Но если что, я прибавлю. Надеюсь, мне копирайт страйк не прилетит. Мне на копирайт этот... Понятия не имею, что это было. А вот если страйк прилетит, то это уже проблемка. Бывший министр Джейкоб призвал провести выборы после ухода в отставку из-за громкого секс-скандала. Как я понял, что тут надо менять вот эти вот камеры, которые показывают цензурить то, что надо, и что-то еще, какой-то микроменеджмент еще будет. День 1 выборы. Тут еще какие-то эти скандалы, наверное, будут, что-то того, что телевидение. Управление можно сказать мне? Как? Ага, понял. Ага, так и будет зависать, да? Каждый раз. Угу. Ну, ребята. Me and the boys. Не зависла игра, нет? Зависла? Зависла. Можно игра не будет зависать каждый раз, когда я поворачиваюсь? Ага. Ой. Мне не нравится. Так, я что-то не понимаю, у меня что-то с записью, судя по всему, я не знаю почему. О, интересные звуки тут. Ничего не произошло, я просто на паузу поставил, пока еще... Ага. Надеюсь, все записывает. Я заметил, что я шмыгаю. Хорошо, да? Угу. Кнопки. Ну, я вижу кнопки. А, слева. Ух, ё. Вентилятор. Ой. Неудобно. Ага. Ой, что это за переключатель? Страшно.
Corn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood make it go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody.
You're trying to kill
Новости.
And yet you persist. Going 5,
Тут
4.
вот цензура будет. Вот это еще всякие
Good
ползунки.
evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay,
Moving on up.
we're all good.
The election
Next
of
is going to be to throw the news titles on screen too. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat.
Еще эхо, если
Sports
это...
fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamm.
Блин, интересная игра.
Sports personality of the year.
Она, наверное, сложная,
And
сложная
a
очень
spoonful of
становится.
sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new
Мне
movie.
главное сейчас быстренько разобраться, что делать, как и
And,
все,
of
и
course,
все.
we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on this historic victory.
Right.
That's
Button
all coming up on
2
tonight.
in 3,
National Night.
2, 1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Я нажму на единицу на клавиатуре. Долгая заставка.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now. Lovely, mate.
First, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide
Интересно,
win
прикольная игра.
We often get a
Так.
bit of interference around this time
А,
of night,
ой.
so keep your eye on the
Это,
machine.
то есть, как Flappy Bird, да? А, ну что-то вроде того.
White dot up and down, avoiding the
Или
interference,
колесико.
using the
Ой,
yellow
колесиком
dot on your
удобно.
scroll wheel.
of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded
Так.
defeat to Advance's
Хоп,
overwhelming
вниз.
mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
Что слева за звук?
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment.
Как?
Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert.
Вижу, да.
When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there.
Ой.
Right, I normally play the first one at the first break and so on.
Ага.
You can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as
Любым.
well, but keep
Хорошо,
your
понял.
eye on the clock.
We'll be going live to Advance HQ
Так, плохо.
to hear the co-leaders.
Я сейчас забыл про
And
это.
3,
That's all coming.
2, 1.
advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Yes.
I need you to fill up to the answer.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
Thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse you with any big words.
Фу,
The same
как
policy.
напряженно.
I thought that was our little secret.
Блин, интересная игра. Тут так много всего. Вот эти вот ползунки меня напрягают. Live broadcast.
French.
А, это, короче, громкость вот этого прямого эфира, а это громкость вот этого правого экранчика.
We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate.
Да.
But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be
Ой.
cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down
Что
to
за
personal
повтор?
taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1.
Ага.
Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Хорошо.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10
Ага.
seconds at the most. So if
Не
you're
слишком
the
долго.
person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a
Так,
bit
мне
just to keep
записывать?
it interesting.
Записывать.
3. Don't stay
Крупный
on
план.
reaction shots for too long. A
Ага.
couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen
Понял.
one selected now. No need
Как
to
на
wait for the
телевидении.
broadcast
Ну,
to
это,
start.
собственно, и
Try
есть.
and stay ahead, mate.
Блин, прикольно.
Thank you so much. 10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the
эфире.
National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first off,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent, and today I have a guest who starred in everything from
Вот эти
Shakespeare
вот, судя по всему, показывают, какие лучше
Blunderclatch on
выбирать.
screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear, I do hope you believe me when I
Блин, класс.
that being with you here today is among the
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's
Понял.
a wonderful chap. He really is.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
On several movies, all terribly successful. I said,
Lovely. Now back to Thunder
what
Twat.
a wild ride this has been. What a wild. And you know what, Megan? This has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was a true story.
Прикольно.
Just fight for a love that surpasses all else. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you
А выше, то есть, не может
Best
подняться.
Actor Awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards. Although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer.
Вот это еще убавлю.
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me,
Ой,
and I will bleed.
слишком долго.
Often, that's how it feels,
Блин, сложно, но прикольно.
doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course,
Сложновато.
we're
Я
in
до сих
for
пор
some
до конца не
real
понимаю, как
change,
делать.
it looks like in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well,
О,
now you're
поднимается,
asking.
классно.
Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's
О,
difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it
Sorry,
again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with
Ah.
swearing. Right,
Dedicated, which opens next week around
they've
the
swapped the
country.
shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced
Что?
with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
что?
And we're out. Mr. Blundercatch. Mr.
А,
Watch out for that interference, mate.
да, вижу, вижу, вижу. Я не понял сначала, что делать, ну ладно.
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but don't switch to it now. You can go to the archive when the broadcast's done. We keep everything.
Класс. Так, по чуть-чуть. Колесико мыши. Очень прикольно. Не, ну блин, смотреть это одно, а играть это совсем другое, конечно. Так, 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 так.
Dr. Hemlock.
Прям мини-игры, микроменеджмент, как я говорил, прям классно.
Dr. Hemlock.
Всякие рекламные паузы. Так, я все записываю, да? Я надеюсь.
See this.
Очень прикольно. Па-па-па-па-па. Мне нужен поп-фильтр. Не, ну по той цене, по которой я купил ее, прям офигенно. Это прям телевидение.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad.
Еще одна
Remember to use
реклама.
the clock
Ага.
at the top to count you in.
Сверху часы, когда они закончатся, то надо рекламу пустить. Пущу вторую. Все классно. Тык.
Right, I guess I
Nice.
better explain how to
Yeah.
deal with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed,
Давай.
the broadcast screen here is
Так.
about 2 seconds behind the master screen.
Да, да,
Here,
да, да, да.
When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights
Beep.
up like this. 2 seconds later,
Beep.
you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space spacebar on your keyboard.
Пробел.
As long as the
О,
swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing two things
это
at
прям
once.
FNAF,
Just
только в
stay calm
телевидении.
and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red
Красный
bit
вот
is
это, да.
over the red line.
И...
Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why
Да.
real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a
Сложно.
little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert.
Да, я уже понял. Тут вот это вот все
Set to
подписано.
start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Crazy.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard.
Да. Я уже 1, 2, 3, 4 уже понял, да?
5, 4,
Включился. 3, 2, 1. Баба.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I
Get
start?
ready to bleep.
Go for it.
Ой-ой.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well,
Ой-ой.
where do I start?
Блин, это сложно.
What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Что?
Throughout the
Что
campaign,
я
you've
сделал?
heard
Что
us
не так?
say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going
А,
well.
я понял.
When
Я
the
не то
country
тыкнул.
is
Хорошо.
suffering, you don't need a
Я
party.
запутался чуть-чуть.
You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers
Тут вот
to pass
есть
the
такое.
Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of probably you rather you don't.
Так.
Because the likes of
Вторую,
you
мне надо
and
просто
me
вторую все
are
время
not
тыкать,
welcome in their
если я не
gated
понимаю, что делать.
communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this
Сложно
country.
прям.
No more hiding wealth offshore.
У меня места на
no
диске
more
не хватит на
trust
всё
funds
это.
or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable
Наблюдаю.
set of tax.
So all you bastards
Что? А, да.
school snobs have got nowhere to hide.
Забываю.
Earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Главное один не тыкать.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring
Я сюда
individuals
не наблюдаю
into a
просто.
team. To
Это сложно
properly
делать.
fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The
Так.
pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours.
Главное двойку всё время тыкать.
Absolute
Если что.
shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve
Ой.
drinks in their private
Да не,
homes.
слишком много
The
всего,
people
реально.
whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this
Ой.
country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
И вот
It
просто на эти
ends today.
зеленые
Yes,
смотрю.
it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then,
Ой.
ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
Что?
I can't argue with
Ой-ой.
that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance.
Ой, как много
Our
всего.
apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time.
Да.
If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Нет.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News.
Так, по чуть-чуть.
We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Реклама.
Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like
Yes.
you're now. Thanks for the help, mate.
Yeah.
Go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Same old boring politics then.
This is some weird fever dream. Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky.
Это сложно, сложно.
Not going for a drink?
No, got a date.
Сложно,
Try not to get
сложно.
murdered.
О, эфир завершен. Комната заданий доступна. Оценка блока С. Офигенная игра. Конец эфира. Мне дали ачивку Dave's Appreciations в эфире. Великолепная цензура, слишком много помех. Нормальный монтаж. Ну, помехи я чуть-чуть не уследил, но бывает, чё. Финансирование 200. Классно. Оставите сообщение, чтобы сюда занесли большинство. Комната архива. Ага, только который я выбрал. Эфиры. То есть можно посмотреть то, что сейчас.
We'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News.
Да,
But before that,
прикольно.
let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists.
Надо тыкнуть. Ага. Где я то, что начал?
Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular football.
Прикольно. Бум.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance.
Блин, класс. Прикольная игра. Вот прям вот я в такой никогда не играл. Прям реально. О, тут есть кнопка eject, стоп.
Well, in a few moments.
Eject. Да, прикольно. Снятая. Который слева. Можно посмотреть все, что хочешь. Backstage.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agree to do one piece.
Класс, прикольно. Это ведь все в реале записали. Реально классная игра. Зацените ее на стиме, реально класс. Я, может быть, еще сделаю продолжение, если у меня хватит места на все про все. Не, ну если я буду записывать и сразу выкладывать, то тогда да, тогда все. Я надеюсь, никаких помех у меня в эфире, скажем так, не было. И все хорошо запишется, потому что какие-то у меня проблемы с GeForce Now. Еще может звук не записаться, вообще проблемы, так же как тут. Да. Спасибо за просмотр, если вы хотите еще эту игру посмотреть. Посмотрите ее в Стиме, посмотрите ее у других людей, посмотрите ее у меня. Купите ее. Реально классная игра. Демки нету, к сожалению, но вот. Всем спасибо, всем пока, до встречи.